Hi guys, I'm HexTrojan and this is Gaming Hexer, and welcome back to episode 4 now of Space Engineers. We are sitting in a chair, so let's remedy that. Lovely. And I'm quickly going to see what's lumbering me down. Right, all these components, lovely. I'm trying to remember the changes that I've made since I last recorded. As you can see here, I've put a turret up and built this little collection area. Considering the refinery and the assembler are in here, I figured why not have the collector here also connected, so it's all part of the same sort of area, processing and refinement area. Also, I've put this Gatling turret here with the conveyor sort of just set just so it draws ammo up here. It wasn't really necessary because the gun would have done that by itself, but you can see I've got it all connected up. When I realised that I'm going to need to build out into this direction, I thought, oh, there's no way around it. I'm going to have to come out into this sort of sunlit area, and I have seen meteorites flying in here and just missing the station, so this has become a real target now. So it has been taking out the odd meteorite. We might see some of that. I'm just going to see to make sure I'm staying topped up. I have got 239 in there, so we're okay. If that becomes annoying, let me know. The moving around of the turret, I can always set it to not do this idle movement thing that it does. Right, so the whole purpose of building this here was to have a collection area, obviously, for a little mining thing that we want going on, and to facilitate that we have to build a miner. So I thought I wanted to try out this cockpit. I thought it looked fairly cool. Didn't actually realise I could get into it from the front, but here we go. And I wanted to use it as Azimuth, if I'm saying that correctly, I never know. Mega Mod Pack, tiny drills. I'd see if this works. So this is the point that we're at. It looks as though I've fully built these, so that should be okay. Yep. Yep. So right, we've got our drills. I'm not sure if they're going to create a big enough space for the ship to get through as it's mining. We will see soon enough. We need power, and we need thrusters. We have a container, and maybe the ejector. I'm not sure where the ejector's going to go. I'm going to maybe have to retrofit something onto here. The ejector can go somewhere. I'm sure. Right, so I never know what to do first. If I should do the thrusters, or if I should do the power. Maybe I should do the power, because I can connect the power up in such a way that it will have access via these conveyors. We'll try 4 small reactors. That should be way more than enough, I'm hoping. We will see soon enough. So let's see what we're going to need to build 4 reactors. Everything seems to be in here. Let's just empty out so we have a clean slate. Right, let me take the iron. Right, you notice the iron did not get drawn straight away up to the refinery, and that's because of this bloody sorter thing here, which is only set for components to be pulled down from that area where they're going to be being built in the assembler. That has its pros and its cons. In fact, for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it off, so that, not turn it off, but I'm going to take it, the drain all off, so that it won't be pulling things away, because I want the materials that I need, that I'm going to tell it to build, to stay in the assembler, so I know they don't get mixed up with the materials down there, if that makes sense. So it's not a lot, but it was bugging me. So right, since we're here, we'll do it from here. Go to production. There's nothing in the assembler, that's good. Right, we want 4 small reactors. So I'm probably going to look over it 400 times before I actually spot it. Let's start from here. No, it's not there. Conveyor sorter. Small conveyor sorter. Huh. There's too many different types of sorter. Right, you're the laser antenna. We're going to have to work on something with that as well. There we go, and it looks like I do not have silver or gravel. I'm sure I have them somewhere. Must. Let's see. Yeah, I do not have the silver or the gravel. Stop it, stupid. Well, that's something we are going to need to work on. What do I have here? Uranium, iron, silicon, cobalt, iron, gold, iron, cobalt, nickel, silicon. Obviously the gravel's from the stone. Of which there is plenty of down here. Is that uranium? Let's get the gravel up and running anyway. And we'll try and find a way back out again. There we go. Of course, we can just do this. Right. We'll just get the stragglers, because they will get in the way eventually. I reckon this could be a fairly tidy little miner. I like these cockpits. I do think they make for a certain style of building, which I love that you can actually see the actual reflection of that up there, and not just a sort of let's say predetermined reflection that's not the real reflection. It's just meant to look like a reflection, if you get my drift. That's cool. Bit of realism, or as realistic as you can be in a space sim. All gone, all 150 of you. Right. So that just leaves for silver, doesn't it? That's iron. I don't think there's any silver on around here. I'll tell you what, we're going to charge up a bit, and then we're going to go on a little expedition to find some silver. I think that's a plan. I'm getting bored of looking at this wall though, so I might open this up a bit and maybe have a window there or something. I think it'd be nicer to have a room with a view, like just like here and here. Maybe have a couple of windows so we can look out over whatever what we'll be looking out over. A nice facade of iron. Right, so let's go have a butcher's, eh? What is that up there? Is that silicon? Platinum. Well, it's handy to know that's there. I think we might have already knew that was there. Platinum. Ooh, it's a worker. I wonder. I tell you what, we're going to go for him. Because he is unarmed and we're bullies. I'm a bully. No, he's unarmed. But all I need to do is I don't need to use him. I want his reactors. Yes. He's a fair ways away. But that's okay. We won't hold that against him. Let me just put on the old dampeners off. Let's have a look around. But I'm not going to need that. We'll need that. You can see these other asteroids I've been to, so we know what's on them. Or for the most part, we know what's on them. We're getting closer. It's hard to see. What we know is asteroid 1 anyway. I don't think I put base, or if I did, it's overlapping with some other. Right, here we go. Please don't despawn. We're stopping. We can see he's travelling that way. What is he? Oh, and you look, he's a bloody miner as well. See, now the problem with these things is that you really need to tear into them to hack them into being, well, belonging to you, if you know what I mean. Like, so I find it easier just to hack the cockpit, just so I can pilot it. And then just grind him down, because you're going to grind him most of the way anyway. Them mining the materials from their mining drills would have come in handy for building them little ones earlier, but that's just the way it is. Oh crap! Right, down you go. Come on, oh, try and stay in one direction. I don't like that band. There we go. See? Awesomeness. Right, so you can see all these bits that were access denied, that I think that's the antenna. It is indeed. Oh, I didn't realise a broadcast radius could go up that high. Right, we're going to head towards asteroid 1. Let's put the dampeners on. Head back. And we got a nifty bit of materials. He's at his top speed right now. Is that a light that's on? Let's get a better view of him. I know I've hijacked this guy plenty of times before in other Let's Plays. These lights are bugging out. See, on, off. Yeah, I don't. What is that? You see, sort of an orb floating in front of the thing, which is not cool. He's got plenty of thrusters. We'd be laughing, building our little dude up. We're going this way. Whoa, forgot about that. Not frigging good. Oh, what a knobhead. Right, I'll tell you what we'll have to do then. Give me that scrap bit of metal. We're going to refine you into something. Oh my god. turn Gatling turret off. And T. Right. You cheeky monkey. We say control panel off for now. Just for now. And my bloody luck will be the moment. I don't know why I didn't think of that, the Gatling turret. I just wasn't thinking. Oh, no. That means we lost materials, look. Anything else get damaged? So basically, this is how it's going to work. We don't want it to end up floating off or anything, but we want to be able to turn off the engines and that because we don't want to be wasting the uranium that's in there. So we're going to dock it, ish, if you can call it docking. There we go. We're going to turn off the power. We can't because we don't have access to the, what's it called? Them, you know, them things, reactors. Right, so I know they're buried in here somewhere, so I might just have to do this as I go. I think they're under here somewhere, so we'll get rid of these landing gears first. There we go. Oh, what was that? Small conveyor, right. So, how are we going to do this? If I, so G, and this down here was me trying to figure out the orientation of the seats within the cockpit, and obviously I didn't want one that looked like this. It looks like it's part of a submarine. I wanted the one that is the one I eventually used. Small reactor. Right. I guess it would have made more sense if I kept on the same page here, actually. See, this one's got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got 6. I think 6 is too many. I think it's a bit overpowered, I think. Don't hold me to that now. See if we can do this 3 at a time. That was lucky coming across that worker now. We can do these 3 at a time. 1, 2, 3. Of course, if I put 3 here and 3 here, that only leaves me these sides to work with, and I might not want to come out to the sides because I don't know if that's going to restrict my movement in any way. And then failing that, there's having to put something on the end here to put an ejector on. So I'm not sure how that's going to work.
Meteor storm inbound.
We'll see soon enough. Maybe I won't do 6, I'll do 4. Oh, meteor storm inbound. I can't turn it on because it'll attack this. Oh, I know what I'll do. I know what I'll do. Okay, control panel, target, small ships off, turn you back on. Look at that, just in time. Oh, what are you aiming at? Don't aim at the small ship. Don't do it. Is he trying to hit the ship? Is he trying to go for it? Rightio. So we do 2 on this side, up and down. And then 2 on the other side. I know I've only got enough for 3 at the moment. I do apologise, my thing's been glitching a bit, like when I'm in the build interface it seems to stutter away a bit, so I'm sorry if you're experiencing that, or if it's just me, I don't know. Right, we need 1 more then. Materials for 1 more. Here, I'll go for you. Right, 2. Right, and I know exactly what's going to happen here. Right, you see my reactors are connected up to the conveyors. Right, and my reactors are empty because I've just built them. Right, now if I put uranium into here, it will not go into the reactors because the reactors do not have power. So what I need to do is a quick fix, is just put a reactor where down that is accessible via its little port thing. Oh, I destroyed the uranium, or div. Right, put it anywhere, it doesn't matter because we're going to take it off like that, just so I can see the thing, build it. Just put a tiny bit of uranium in there, or even like 0.1, like that. See, that's powering it. Let's put the rest of the uranium in here, and it should, and it is, start filtering to the other ones, which means I can take the uranium out of this one now. That. Destroy this dude. Like that. I know it's only 1. Well, hey, every little counts. You can see it's slowly going up there. Very good. And now we can start looking at how we're going to make an ejector system work here. What we might have to do is even just have it coming out of the back of these, of both sides, even if we wanted to. If we wanted to be symmetrical, we could build a conveyor system going around here and then the ejector at the back. It's a shame it doesn't have the... See, I think if I'd put a large cargo container down, then it would have had the smaller ports underneath. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll put another large container then on the back and have the ejector underneath that. At least that way it could hold a lot more. In fact, I think that's what we might do. What's this? Is this a large container? That's a conveyor. That's a medium container. Or maybe just another medium container, but turned on 90 degrees. I think that's what we'll do. That is exactly what we're going to do. Oh, hold on, we could have checked in these, I guess. This 1, 2, check if it's got any ore for us. No. Just make sure it's not holding anything together. Let's just drop the materials that we have and keep an eye on our energy levels. What does it process the scrap metal into? I don't think I've ever actually paid any attention to it. I'm assuming maybe it's iron or something, maybe. So then another medium car container, but flipped on its side. And then that'll be the back. And it gives us more area then to put thrusters on and stuff as well, I guess, which isn't a bad thing. So, container, did I have it on here? Must have if I was building a ship. Oh, there it is, 7. So, this way, but you see how they're on the side, but I want them not on the side. Like that. And it's going to have a big bum, this ship. Like that, and then the ejector can go there. Cool. So, I don't know if this has an ejector, does it? I guess if it does, it's going to be buried under here. That's a connector, not an ejector. I imagine it might be built with the same stuff. Let's have a look. What was that? Oh, it's the shadow of the Gatling turret moving. I got a bit worried then. Ejector is not available for station. It's just as well I'm not trying to build it on a station then. Is it not? It that way. See? Yay, look at that. Right, now, because this is bugging me, I do need to change this. I don't like the grey. I know I have everything bloody white, but I just like the clinical look. Sometimes, not all the time. I think that's looking fairly handy right about now, don't you? No? You not like? Let's crack on anyway. There we go, look at that. It's the White Knight mining ship. And we're going to start doing thrusters, but I think what I'm going to do for now, guys, is I'm going to leave it there. I know it was just a fairly mundane building a ship type of thing, but that's how these things go, and that's how you take step by little step at a time. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. See you then. Bye for now.